Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maulana Krisnandika. I'm from 3B class. Today I want to talk about the role of critical thinking in speaking skills. Critical thinking is framed as a combination of cognitive, reflective, and evaluative process. Definition by Scriven, Powell, and Halpern underline its deliberate nature and its role in improving thought quality. Critical thinking ensures that learners do not merely memorize language rules but internalize and articulate their thoughts clearly, applying logical reasoning and evidence-based arguments. Speaking becomes a reflective process rather than a mechanical output. Learners may struggle to engage in this process if their educational background lacks emphasis on self-reflection, analysis, or open-ended questioning. A bridging gap requires foundational training in critical thinking itself. The paper highlights various strategies to integrate critical thinking into language teaching. Example number 1 is elicitation techniques. Elicitation techniques using real world content like TED talks or documentaries exposes learning to authentic language use and diverse perspective by analyzing arguments, vocabulary, and presentation styles. Students practice not only linguistic skill but also evaluative and inferential thinking. The method fosters immersive learning, but requires careful selection of material to align that learner's proficiency level. For instance, advanced topic might intimidate beginners rather than inspire curiously. Pre-teaching vocabulary and scaffolding are critical here. And the second method is the QWL. The QWL and QWL is know, want to know, learned approach encourages curiosity and structured explorations. This method integrates critical thinking naturally into the learning process by helping learners define prior knowledge, set goals, and reflect on their learning outcomes. While this technique is effective, it depends heavily on teachers' ability to guide discussion and on students to engage actively. In some cultural contexts, students might hesitate to express opinion due to fear of judgment. And the third point is group discussion and presentation. Collaborative talks allow learners to articulate their point of view, defend their positions, and critique others' ideas. Such activities mimic real-life communication scenarios, fostering both fluency and analytical skills. And role of teachers. Teachers are central to cultivating critical thinking, serving as facilitators rather than traditional knowledge provides. The document outlines qualities of effective educators such as curiosity, adaptability, and ability to engage students and in self-assessment. And then cultural consideration. The document implicitly acknowledges that the student of critical thinking approach depends on cultural context. In some education systems, students are accustomed to passive learning and may find active question uncomfortable. Teachers need to create a safe, non-judgmental environment where all opinions are valued. Conversely, in systems that already emphasize critical inquiry, these techniques may be more easily adapted but would require adaptation to individual classroom dynamics. In long-term benefits for learners, the ultimate goal for integrating critical thinking is not merely linguistic fluency, but empowering learners to function effectively in global academic and professional contexts. And then the conclusion is developing critical thinking is essential for fostering effective communication and